Saturday, 30th of September, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. Now, this fight actually was a surprise to many of us fans, as we believe that it was actually Jermell Charlo, the current 160-pound WBC champion, who would be moving up one weight class to challenge Canelo for his undisputed titles. But it was in fact Jermell Charlo, who is the current 154-pound undisputed champion, who will be moving up two weight classes to challenge and take on Canelo for his undisputed titles. Now, for me, this is a legacy defining fight for Charlo. You know, Charlo's taking the leap up. This is going to do, you know, if he is successful and if he does defeat Canelo Alvarez, he's definitely going to go down as a Hall of Famer in my eyes. Canelo, no doubt, is a Hall of Famer, just based on what he's done, how he's gone through the weight classes, the titles he's captured, the people he's faced. Canelo is no doubt a Hall of Famer, but this in my eyes will cement, you know, Jermell Charlo as a Hall of Famer. I mean, he is the first undisputed undisputed champion in the full belt era, so he does have an argument there. But I believe, you know, this win will seal it for him. Now, looking at this fight, a lot of people are automatically mentioning size, saying Charlo is too small, you know, Charlo is too small. But people need to remember, Canelo started his career at 147 pounds. You know, there's that infamous video going around of Canelo being rocked by Miguel Cotto's younger brother, and people don't know that fight was actually at 147 pounds. So he started off as a welterweight, he made his way up. He then spent a lot of his career at 154 pounds, where he captured the WBC title, I believe vacant title, when he fought Matthew Hatton. He then defeated Austin Trout for the WBA title. He then moved up, captured the WBC title by defeating Miguel Cotto. He then won the IBF title as well against Danny Jacobs. So, and he also won the WBA title as well. So Canelo he's made his way through the weight classes, and he's not as big as people think. You know, he's then moved up to 168 pounds, fought, you know, arguably the biggest people at the weight classes, and he's one by one captured all four titles and also become undisputed there. So in terms of size, I don't really think size is going to be as big as a factor as people think it is. I think what's going to be a big factor is Charlo's inactivity. People need to remember the last time he fought was against Castaño, and that was a while ago. So he has inactivity. On top of that, he's moving to a weight class where we don't know how he's going to react to the punches. He hasn't even dipped his toes in. This is a two-weight jump, so we don't know how he's going to react with that. We have to remember Canelo has the experience. Again, he's moved through weight classes. He's fought the biggest guys. He's always used to being the smaller fighter, so he's got the experience there. He's fought, you know, monstrous punches, so we know he's durable. He can take punches. Charlo is a devastating puncher at 154 pounds, but will his power carry up with him? We don't know. You know, and one thing people get mistaken with Jermell Charlo is he was known as a boxer. He was a boxer coming up. He was a boxer. You know, even now he still is a boxer. But the punches and devastating knockouts are coming from him setting up his punches, using his IQ, you know, placing his opponents, making them move how he wants to do, doing those feints. This is how he is getting those knockouts. So I think Charlo's speed and his movement is going to be key in this fight. But ultimately, if I had to give a decision in terms of who's going to win, I ultimately believe that this is going to be a stoppage victory for Canelo from round 7 to 12. You know, Canelo's got his hands fixed now. He's been saying that's been bothering him his last few fights, and he said this is the best he's ever felt in training camp. On top of that, he moved his whole camp. He's training somewhere with a high altitude. So for this fight, it's looking like he's coming out to make a statement. He's coming out with the stamina. He's coming out with his hand healed. So he's looking to let them bombs go. And I believe he wants to get a devastating knockout just to send a message to everyone and to let everyone know that he's back. And, you know, for me, him signing that PBC deal kind of let everybody know something, that he's here. He's here to fight the best. And there's a lot of great fights for him at PBC. But Charlo still has a chance. You know, I'm not completely writing Charlo off. He definitely has a chance. You cannot write Jermell Charlo off. You know, he's beaten the best at his weight class. He's taken on every challenge. He doesn't shy away. He's there to fight. So like I said, this is a legacy-defining, Hall of Fame cementing fight for him. So it's going to be an interesting fight, and a lot of respect to him for moving up 2 weight classes and taking the opportunity, you know. So yeah, it's going to be a great fight. I look forward to it. But ultimately, my prediction is Canelo Alvarez late stoppage round 7-12.